Okay, so I'm recording this from the Holiday Inn Express at um, next to the Dubai International Airport. Now, the reason that's significant is because I never would have imagined that I was going to be traveling the way I'm traveling now. And here I am in Dubai, um, taking a trip around the world and really just enjoying so many things because of the benefits of choosing and using the right travel credit card. So I'm gonna make probably about 4 or 5 of these videos, but this one um, is like the number one choice that I would make for a U.S. resident that has a passport, of course, and ability to travel. Um, and also the good credit. You have to have decent credit to apply and get approved for these cards. But without getting any further into that, let me show you which card is the number one card I would recommend for the people that are interested. And it's the Capital One Venture X. And so, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tell you why I think this is the best travel credit card for the group that I just mentioned. Um, and before I do, I need to say that this card can sound scary because it has a $395 annual fee, and you have to pay that in the first month billing, I think. But the main thing to say about that is that the card also gives you a $300 travel credit when you book through their portal. And I've saved thousands of dollars even in one particular case, um, by booking through their portal. Now, that can be a different issue, but the point is you get a $300 annual travel credit. Plus, you get 10,000 points, Capital One points, which is worth roughly about $100. And so those two combined, you actually have a $5 credit once you implement the use of the card. Now, the other thing is that um, you also get reimbursement for applying for what's called TSA PreCheck and or global entry, of which I would recommend doing the global entry because it covers the TSA PreCheck and the global entry, which is for people traveling abroad and coming back into the US. You get a much faster processing line. And it can be a tremendous benefit to save time when you're coming back from a long flight. So those are already three things that are positive about the offsetting the $395 annual fee. But the number one thing that has caused a much bigger benefit is the access to lounges. And Capital One, for people living where I live, you either have if you're traveling through North America, you have to prime from the McAllen Airport where I live. You have to go through Dallas, Houston, or a couple other places, but the main ones would be those two to connect to other locations. And the Capital One has a terrific lounge in Dallas. But on top of the Capital One lounge, you also get what's called the Priority Pass. And at the time of when we enrolled in the program, you could have your access to the lounge plus unlimited number of guests traveling in your group. And we've used that to take as many as 6, 7, or 8 people into lounges using our card access. Right now, I think they have it down to 2. But when you start adding up all the meal money that you save by using the lounges instead of paying airport food prices or otherwise. You, I'm going to say on the trip that I'm currently on, I've already saved $500 in meals because of the amount of maybe that's a little too high, maybe $300. I'll post a link. I'll post a comment later saying what how much lounge use I got. But the point being that the lounge just benefit propels the value of this card way beyond the annual fee. And the number one reason why I recommend this card with very close call to some other cards, but this would be the number one card. So it's the Capital One Venture X. All right. So the next part is that how do you get the Capital One Venture X? I'm asking, that's why I'm making this video, that you use our referral link that is included as a comment. And probably I need to pin a post in the group or something like that for the card currently being recommended. And the reason for that is because that's another benefit of the card. You can refer friends and family, and they get their benefit, and you get a referral amount that is capped annually at, I think, 100,000 points. Which reminds me, that's one of the big things that you have to do when getting this card is wait for a sizable welcome bonus that you can meet the spend limit to get the welcome bonus. We did exactly that, and we paid like for 95% of the trip to Machu Picchu, Peru. It was all paid by card benefits. A substantial part of it being the flights, the hotels, the lounge credits, and I think we paid a few extra fees here and there, non-card related, but we never thought we were going to Machu Picchu either, but we did, and we had a beautiful time. So, going back to the referral link. Now, I'm traveling currently in the Middle East. I went through Asia, never having thought that I was going to travel through Asia. And I do want to mention something that came about. I noticed in Asia, and I wasn't looking for this, it just happened. There was a sense that everything that was happening was done with such friendliness and a spirit of cooperation and unity and to help others, and it just makes you feel like, oh, why aren't we more like that? They have some stories that they tell us, like when they have international sporting events. I think it's the Japanese fans stay up afterwards and help clean the stadium of everyone's mess. And that's what on a much smaller scale, I noticed that, and it was happening to me. I had this one young lady who was in a couples group, and she saw that I was struggling taking a selfie, because I take a lot of pictures, including of myself now. And so she saw I was struggling. She talked to her group, and they're going like this as they're listening to her, and then she comes over and says, "Sir, may I help you? Would you like me to take the picture?" And that kind of tells what happened on multiple occasions, but that one really stood out because it was just so genuine, so sincere, and she was so sweet, and I thought, I would love to see more of this back where we live. Now, traveling through and out of Asia, I also encountered an abrupt halt to that. And now the people seemed like they were almost wanting to obstruct what you were trying to do. that they were competing with you and that they were suspicious of what you might be doing. Of course, not all. That's the not everyone, and not always, and not predominantly, but the difference was noticeable to the point to where I'm bringing it up now. And I thought, now which one of those are we like back home? Well, um, that's why I'm going back and saying, please use our referral link. This is about cooperation. This is about, if you're interested, and if not, uh, I've become kind of like a guru for travel benefits. If it wasn't for all the time that I spent on that, I wouldn't know what to tell you about what I'm telling you. So, like right now, I'm at the Holiday Inn Express, but I'm moving to the Intercontinental Marina Dubai area, which is it's top notch. I haven't been there, but that's all I hear about it. And the reason I'm able to do that, and right now I'm traveling solo, but of course Martha and I have gone to many places that uh, we just want to share with others in the spirit of cooperation and unity, and hopefully you can see some benefit in doing this and join part of the family of travel adventure that and it's not all adventure, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to sign out for now. If have any questions, reach out directly. Don't be embarrassed, don't be ashamed, like I would tend to be. So all right, hope that helps, and have a good day. Bye.